Go ahead and throw away all of your cookie recipes because this is the only chocolate chip cookie recipe you're ever going to need. This is my new and improved chocolate chip cookies. Let's get started. First, we're going to start out with some softened butter, not melted butter. Then we're going to add some white sugar, some light brown sugar, and then we're going to put on our paddle attachment if you're using a stand mixer. You could do this by hand to cream the sugar and the butter together, but I prefer to use the stand mixer for this. As you're mixing this, make sure there's no clumps of sugar and make sure everything is nice and smooth. Turn off the machine, take it off, and go ahead and add an egg. And then a special ingredient here, maple syrup. This is going to add a nice richness to our cookies. After that, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, then turn the mixer back on at a low speed to make sure all your wet ingredients are combined. Once that's all done, I'm switching from the machine to a rubber spatula, and I'm going to do the rest of this by hand. I'm just scraping down the batter from the sides of the bowl before I add my dry ingredients, and I'm going to sift them. First, I'm going to add some vanilla pudding mix. I know this may seem very odd, but it's going to add another layer of flavor and a great texture to your cookies. Then I'm going to add some salt, some baking soda, and all-purpose flour, and I'm going to sift that all into my cookie batter. Once that's all done, go ahead and fold in all your dry ingredients. I know this may seem like a lot of flour, but don't worry, once it's all combined, you're going to get a nice cohesive dough. Yeah! Sorry if I caught you off guard, but now it's time to add our chocolate chips, and I added the entire 12-ounce bag, because when I bite into a chocolate chip cookie, I want there to be chocolate chips in every bite. I ain't playing around here. Like I said earlier with the flour, this may seem like a lot of chocolate chips, but just keep folding and everything will come together just fine. Next, I'm scooping up my cookie dough. Each dough is going to be 3.2 ounces. I know that because I weighed the dough, but if you don't have a scoop or a scale, just keep dividing the batter until you get 12 even-sized dough balls. As you can see, I'm scooping them onto a baking sheet lined with parchment, and I'm going to take each cookie and roll it into a perfect sphere. And once you've done that with all your dough balls, go ahead and put this in the refrigerator uncovered for 1 hour. Once the hour is almost up, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the oven is preheated, go ahead and take your dough out of the refrigerator, and then go ahead and divide your dough up into 6 per tray. These cookies baked for exactly 30 minutes, but be sure to keep an eye on them. Not all ovens operate the same way, and it's also very easy to overbake cookies. But as you can see, these came out beautiful, and I also topped them with a little bit of sea salt. I recommend doing that. And there they are, the perfect chocolate chip cookie. And they're thick, and they're hefty too. These had some weight to them. I'm not complaining though, this is how I like my cookie. And if that cross-section doesn't impress you, I don't know what will. But yeah, to me, these are the perfect chocolate chip cookies. I can't think of any other way to make them. They're not overly rich, they're not overly sweet, they have the perfect amount of chocolate, and the vanilla flavor is perfect, and that saltiness on top balances everything out so well. If you're looking for something to make for your friends and family, or if you just want a tasty snack, go ahead and make these. They're highly recommended. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.